Good morning. It is May 30th, so day 60 for us, and I'm actually going to come back here and record the inside of the shelter because this was our first time, well, I guess it's our second time. I'm going to film real quick. I didn't want to do it last night because I didn't know who was going to be in here. We slept here and here. I was up there, but because they had the quilt, at 1 o'clock in the morning, I had to come down and squeeze in between them. So all three of us slept on this bunk right here. And but it was too cold, couldn't do it. But we got pizza last night, and I had mice come up from the floorboards there and chew my shirt and all of my bandanas, just a little bit, just enough to put holes in them. I was surprised they didn't take anything, quite frankly. I thought I was missing a pair of underwear until I realized I was wearing them. But yeah, so first experience really with the shelter. I mean, we did stay in that cabin at the Blackburn Trail Center on day 2, but there was just 2 other hikers in there. So I guess technically that's our second time doing the like shelter kind of thing. I mean, not really actually a shelter since it wasn't enclosed, or since this one was enclosed. And I don't know if we'll ever do the shelter thing. After the mice chewing my stuff, I don't know if I want to take a chance with that again. They are down there. Camden's going to use the porta potty before we go. I would have thought he'd be finishing up by now since I walked back to film. But anyway, the plan today is to go to Eagle's Nest Shelter, 15 miles from here. We'll see how it goes. I mean, I don't think we'll have any problem making it after doing 2 18-mile days in a row. Yesterday, for some reason, it was easier for us doing that 18 miles than the day before. I thought we just didn't have it in us to do 18 miles. But really, last night was not bad. It felt like pretty much any other day. What are you doing? Just let him be. Let him do his thing. Are you torturing him? Leave him alone. Let him do his thing. Poor kid's trying to poop. This was a nice place. I mean, it was nice because we had garbage, we had water. They had a outdoor shower. It was just cold water. It was like, it was a garden hose inside a little cubicle area. And I just kind of splashed the water on myself. They had soap in there, so I kind of washed and splashed. It was freezing, but it did feel better to get like a shower. So I think in the future I need to take more opportunities to kind of go down to a creek and kind of splash and clean a little. But anyway, just waiting for him to do his thing so that we can get out there hiking. It is, what time is it? 7:40. So we're late, but I expected to not get out before 8 o'clock today, so that's good. We're doing good. We have determined that hell is not full of fire and brimstone. It's full of, what is it full of, guys?
Rocks.
AT rocks. This is what, when you get to hell, this is what it's going to look like. It's just going to be full of AT rocks. All right, so this is the second time we've crossed trail like this. So you come to the intersection, you look that way, not too rocky. You look that way, not too rocky. So how do you know where the AT is?
Rocks.
It's the one with all the rocks. Second intersection.
It's time to go back to hell.
All right, second intersection like this.
Let's go back to
Where
hell.
we had to choose between smooth trail and rocky, and it was the rocky one. All right, go ahead.
Now you have to starve. Well, just starve then. I'll just order me a pepperoni pizza, homie. Pepperoni is the worst type of pizza. It's basic. Basic is good. It's popular. It's basic, gross, and it's not good. It's basic, and it's gross, and pepperoni is not even that good. It's gross. If you like, oh yeah, how come you like pepperoni on cheese, crackers, and Triscuits? Cheese and Triscuits. Yeah, but it doesn't actually taste like a pizza. It tastes like something else. It has cheese and pepperoni. Yeah, but it's just the same with cheese I like, and it's and you said you didn't like pepperoni. That has pepperoni on it.
This is interesting. So that one That's where the trail was. I don't know how long ago it closed, but obviously a while. But it says Old AT closed for environmental issues, which I kind of wonder what it was. And then Appalachian Trail relocation, Berks County, High Point. It's just interesting because that's really overgrown, but these signs look relatively new. So just curious. But yeah, just wanted to record it. Just because I'm curious about what the environmental issues were and how long ago that was. That was an absolute horrible crossing right there. 4 lanes with almost no median. I mean, it really wasn't much of a median. And cars just absolutely flying around the curve. So you had no time to, I mean, just flying around the curve. And the curve is right there. That both sides, both directions was a curve. What a horrible place to have a crossing for the trail. Absolutely terrible.
Right there, so we don't have to worry as much.
No, I mean, I just feel like they could have put it on less of a blind curve. Blind curves, the cars flying around both directions.
Yeah, but why didn't you just put it across?
Yeah, well, we made it across. It's not like we were almost hit or anything, but still, that was nerve-wracking. That was, I think that was the worst one yet that we've ever crossed, right?
Yes.
And we've crossed some pretty sketch roads.
It's working! It's working! It's a beautiful thing! It's working! Now I can like ride it. If I like put my bum here, I can just ride it. I want to try that.
No, let's not. It's got sap on it. I can see it running down, but that is a really funny tree.
Is that sticky?
Here,
Is that sticky?
here, let's get a picture with you guys next to it. Put your hand on the bum and let's turn around. Come on. Hey, Camden, you want to face me? All right, let's go. All right. Some little note left on the thing. Had weird cryptic writing in it about secret society and stuff. No idea what it was. Folded it up, stuck it back in there. Heaven only knows what kind of stuff that is. Probably nothing. I'm dubbing this area Pennsylvania Hell. They've done a prescribed burn, and so everything is charred.
Just record the other way.
The sun is coming out through the trees are burned,
We're trying to do
and it's just nothing but rock hell. It's just it's definitely earning the Rocksylvania title. I don't even think this is as bad as it gets in Pennsylvania. I think it gets worse after Port Clinton, but it's just constantly stepping on and around rocks. This is even mild compared to what, there we go, that's more, it's just this all day long. And with all the burnt stuff, it's just Pennsylvania hell right now. And then on top of it, just realizing that I am not eating enough, and so I'm going to start eating more food because I have now officially gone through all of my reserves. I probably look like a freaking skeleton. Lost too much weight. So I'm gonna start eating more. I bet you I start feeling better because the last 3 days, right before we get to camp, I'm just absolutely bonking and have to stop and get something with sugar into me to finish up. And it's just because I'm not eating enough, so now I will take care of that. Okay, we are on the final stretch of this 15-mile day. I am exhausted. 0.3 off trail to this Eagle's Nest shelter, and I am so tired that I want to just crawl into bed.
give up and cry.
Give up and cry. I just want to crawl into bed and go to sleep in my clothes. Not inflate my pads, nothing, just go to sleep. Cover up with a quilt, go to sleep. And just sleep the rest of the day till tomorrow. But we have to make food. We are having spaghetti tonight though, so I am at least looking forward to that
How about we just
because Kirsten's made a new recipe for the first time, spaghetti. Hopefully we'll be there soon and get some protein shake into us, recover for a few minutes, and gain some energy to finish up tonight before I absolutely freaking collapse. I am tired.